Hi, my name's Rachel Andrews. Welcome to Everyday Athlete. First of all, I'd like to do a big welcome to my new subscribers this week. I hope you're enjoying the content, and if you've got any ideas, please drop me a comment. I always respond to them, and I'm always looking for new ideas for videos. This week's video is on 4 actions that we can all take to have less impact on our environment as we're swimming. Join me for a swim on the fast-moving River Itchen for a little look at this topic. One thing we need to be really careful about as swimmers is choosing our place to get in or out of the water. As far as possible, if there is a dedicated set of steps and you're lucky enough to have some dog steps, which I'll show you in a couple of minutes, then that's great. But be careful not to try and lever yourself in or out off of things like this. These posts are here to shore up the bank, and they're not there to help people in and out. In fact, they're almost the dead opposite. So try to avoid making bank erosion any worse. Obviously they've tried to fix this one by putting some wire across it, so we can respect that and not get in and out, especially where something is trying to be fixed or fenced off, to limit that erosion. So purpose-built get in and get out, sometimes they are labelled just for dogs, and that's often so that a landowner can absolve themselves of a little bit of responsibility should you fall over and slip in. But getting in on these steps like these ones, just need to be careful that they could be really quite slippery, and just get in gently. If it means you have to get in an ungainly fashion or out in an ungainly fashion by kind of crawling up them, I've got no shame in doing that sort of thing. But these are here to minimise bank erosion, so that's something we can help with as swimmers. Seems not everyone likes it when it rains. As we're walking up, one of the things we can be doing is looking for little bits of rubbish to pick up, put in our pockets, or maybe into a little bag. I often carry a mesh bag with me. There's one made by Fourth Element. I'll put the link in the description below, which I can tow in the water and put things in. That's another way we can help to affect the environment we're swimming in and try to reduce human impact, not necessarily ours, but just human impact, by picking up rubbish and taking it away with us. So hopped in here for a bit of a swoosh today. It has been raining, so we walked up, scoped it, looked out for debris. As you can see, there's quite a lot of leaves and bits and bobs that have been swept in from the wind. Usually this river is quite shallow. In actual fact, I probably could still stand up if I absolutely had to. But something we need to think about as swimmers is reducing our impact on the riverbed and the habitats that are involved there. So at this time of year, in certain rivers there'll be salmon coming up to spawn, and we don't want to destroy their habitats, or indeed any of the little invertebrates that are hanging out in the little weeds and reeds or whatever they are on the bottom. I mean, I'm no botanist, but I know that if we walk on the riverbed we can damage it. So where it does get shallow, we've got a few options. We can do a kind of Superman and just drift over, maybe just using our arms to do a little bit of kind of breaststroke or something, and just leaving our legs to drift behind us. Or what I'm going to do down here in a minute, because I know it's pretty shallow and some bits and bobs to bump myself on, I'm going to go feet first, so that should I hit the bottom, it's my bum that's going to take the impact. Got a little bit of bioprene there, which can take the hit, but I certainly wouldn't want to hit my abdomen or my knees or anything else on the stuff that's under the water. So at that point, it'll be feet first, bum to take the impact if necessary. Hannah spotted a little bit of rubbish there in the eddy. I'm going to just try and grab. There's a bottle there. There we go, got it. But even though I don't have my rubbish thing with me, what I'm going to do is let the air out of it and then stuff it down my swimmers. I mean, that's going to be comfy, but at least it won't be in the river and I won't find it when I'm swimming in the sea. One less bottle in the water.
Strong today.
Bit of jogging on the spot.
I'm not even staying on the spot, I'm moving backwards.
Oh, that's me bumping some posts. Woohoo! Woohoo! Another bit of rubbish for the collection. Oh, this one's a big one. Not massively sure how I'm going to store this, but I'll figure it out. Even if I have to put it down my swimmers down the front, I'll be running out of space. Is it not really enough space for me in them? Anyway, yeah, better get the air out of it. Well, I've fitted the 2 bottles into the back of my swimmers. Can't say it's the most comfy, but I think it'll stop me forgetting to bring my mesh bag with me. Giving a bit of bum buoyancy too that I really probably could have done without. No mind though. Maybe it'll protect my bum if I have to go feet first. Ooh, this time it's a can. Not so keen to put a can down my swimmers. See what I can do with it. Maybe in with the boob. What a lovely addition to the cleavage.
Can't get it.
I do a drive-by, hoping that there's nothing here to catch on. Whoop. A tennis ball. Where? And a drift through the woods. Well, another one for my lumpy bumpy costume. This time I have to go in from the leg. Hiya! Ah, do you want like a tennis ball?
Very brave, amazing.
It's not really a tennis ball, it's a foam one.
Okay, that's fantastic. Thanks very much indeed.
Oh, a bit of recycling on the go.
Thank you. Cheers. Thanks so much.
See you later.
Enjoy.
Bye. Bit of recycling on the go. Winner, winner. My bum's getting held up by all the rubbish. Catch them both in there. Woohoo!
Oh, there's another kingfisher.
Oh yeah, on the tree.
Yeah. Oh my god, I wish I had the camera right now. Hello. Oh, that's amazing.
Little kingfisher. He's a teeny one as well. Just pulled this out the bottom of a tree. Looked like it's been there a while, doesn't it? I think I'll hold that. Don't want that in my swimmers. Okay, now that I'm out and warm and dry, the next thing I need to do is I'm going to check over my kit to see if I've got any vegetation in there, any reeds or weeds or anything stuck to my kit, because it's important that I don't transfer that from one waterway to another. So I'm going to go, first of all, check it. So let's have a little look over this. Here's my swimmers. Have a little look. Doesn't look like I've got any on the outside. Have a little look on the inside. Nothing to speak of. If I had found any, what I'd do would be to pick it off and to put it back into the waterway or onto the side. What I'm going to do when I get it home is clean it off in fresh water, and I'll put that water onto the garden rather than washing it down the sink or into the system, so that I'm taking those little non-native invasive species with me and sending them into the system. Need to just leave them where they were, and then I need to thoroughly dry my kit off before I can take it in and swim in it again. So the next swim I'll do will be in a different swimming costume, but I should be able to get my gloves and booties dried before the next one. And I've got a little video about how to do that without using any electricity or heat, and how to dry them overnight, and I'll put a link in the description below. I hope you'll agree that those 4 actions I outlined of minimising bank erosion, picking up litter, trying to keep our feet off the riverbed, and check, clean and drying our equipment before going to another swim are all pretty achievable, and probably things that most of us are doing to some level or another. If you're not doing one or all of those, and perhaps there's something in this video that's piqued your interest that maybe you could have a little think about next time you swim. The bag I mentioned that I completely forgot, and therefore got a pretty bruised bum from all that plastic in my swimmers, was this one. It's a 4th element bag. It folds up nicely, and it's easy to put stuff in, and obviously it drains the water out. The bonus about it is somewhere on here. It has a hook, so I hook it onto my tow float. Great for picking up litter along the way and not having to stuff it down your swimmers. If you enjoyed this week's video, please give it a comment and a like. I always respond to my comments. And also consider subscribing if you haven't already. I've got lots and lots of videos about outdoor swimming. And I'll see you hopefully on a sunnier aspect next time. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.